Today on DC News Now.
In Northwest DC, a man is dead and police are investigating it as a domestic dispute. What we know that led up to the gunfire.
Plus, we could see some changes as we approach the weekend. Meteorologist David Matson is here to break down your forecast.
Cold temperatures means a few more tasks for school bus drivers as they get students to and from school warm and safely.
Also, Commanders fans finding out success comes with a price tag.
It was really expensive.
How much it will cost you to attend their next playoff game. And from expensive hotel rooms to tuning up the band. Find out how the DMV is preparing for Monday's inauguration.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Elisa Gale filling in for Mark Hall this afternoon. Well, meteorologist David Matson is here with us on this Thursday with the latest check on our forecast. Damon, yeah, I think we checked this morning. It was 19 degrees at one point.
Yep. The cold air is still here for the time being, Annalisa, but we are going to make some improvements on that front as we head up toward the weekend. But before we can get there, well, you may have noticed out there a very gray sky has filled in across the DMV. We do have that overcast sitting across the entire area with possibly a little clearing trying to happen out toward the mountains here, but largely speaking, this is what we're going to see for the rest of the day. Now, we're not really noticing too much precipitation being wrung out of these clouds. All of this is being brought in by a clipper system that is passing overhead. And again, look at how dry it is in and around the DC metro, but we're starting to see a few flakes showing up in northern Frederick County and then off to the south toward the Fredericksburg, Stafford areas. Some light snow showers trying to fall. And that's a sign of things to come later this evening. As this clipper system continues to sweep through, we'll have a better chance for some snow showers out there just as we get into the late afternoon, early evening. It is not a guarantee every part of the DMV sees these snow showers, but it's something we'll have to keep in mind, especially for that evening commute. With how cold it's been, any snow that falls could make things a little bit difficult out there. So we'll be tracking the timing of when these snow showers could unfold, when you should be ready for them this evening, and we'll talk about the multiple changes in the weather pattern that are coming up for this upcoming weekend. We'll have all of that coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon. Thank you. Well, developing here at noon, police are now investigating a deadly shooting in a luxury apartment in Tenley town. DC News Now's Haley Milon was on the scene this morning. She has the latest on the victim.
An upsetting wake up for those neighbors in the area. That luxury apartment building is now a crime scene, and a man was killed early this morning. Police are investigating his death as part of a domestic dispute, and they're looking for a man who they say is involved. Let's show you a video from the scene early this morning. We arrived there shortly after police arrived on the scene. They were called just before 2:30 a.m. for reports of gunfire. This is the City Ridge apartment complex near the 3900 block of Wisconsin Avenue. Now, apartment managers tell me this happened on the 4th floor of the building. Police found a man suffering from gunshot wounds, and they attempted to save his life, but he died there on the scene. Now, City Ridge is a luxury apartment complex next to a Wegmans grocery store, an Equinox gym, and a daycare center, as well as several other apartment buildings. In the following hours, investigators came out of the building with evidence and personal items as they're working to clear that scene and to gather everything they need to continue their investigation. People are waking up this morning and beginning their day asking questions. They want to know what led to the gunfire. If you know anything, or if you know anything about the whereabouts of the person police are looking for, there's a description over on our website, dcnewsnow.com. You should contact police. We're going to be following this throughout the day, working to bring you the very latest. For now, in Northwest DC, Haley Milon, DC News Now.
All right, Haley, thank you. Also in the district, we're learning no charges will be filed against 2 DC officers who shot and killed a man inside his car in a McDonald's drive-thru. The U.S. Attorney's Office says there's not enough evidence to criminally charge the officers. 25-year-old Justin Robinson was shot and killed by police last September. That encounter started after DC police say 2 officers found him unresponsive with a gun on his lap after crashing on Marion Barry Avenue. Now, they say when Johnson woke up, he reached for an officer's gun, and that's when police say he was shot 11 times. The 2 officers have since returned to work. Meantime, in Virginia, Fairfax County Police say a man was shot after trying to break into a home in Falls Church, Virginia. It happened yesterday morning in the 6400 block of Oakwood Drive. Police say the homeowner called to report some type of suspicious person. The man was taken to the hospital. The shooting is under investigation. We're still waiting to learn more about this, especially the man's condition. And right now, D.C. police are warning the public about emails which are impersonating Chief Pamela Smith. The department says those fake emails are being sent to incarcerated individuals claiming they've been granted parole and that they need to pay a probation fee. Those emails have only been sent in California, but the department wants you to be aware. And Maryland's Attorney General believes several property management companies are guilty of illegal rent prices, a scheme allegedly taking advantage of thousands of tenants. The state filing a lawsuit yesterday in Prince George's County. It says 6 landlords allowed private company RealPage to set rent prices. RealPage allegedly used a centralized pricing algorithm to inflate those prices, costing renters millions of dollars. We did reach out to RealPage today for a comment. We're still waiting to hear back. Well, getting where you're going during the winter months is a challenge, and school bus drivers and the students they serve are no exception. DC News Now's Yamari Sase shows us how bus drivers in DC have been prepping for the cold weather.
Well, cold temperatures isn't stopping bus drivers and attendants from getting students to and from school on time. They do say it does require a little bit more work under these conditions, but they get the job done. In temperatures below 20 degrees, school bus drivers spend nearly half an hour going through a checklist.
It's extremely important that the staff that we hire are checking the vehicles, driving in a safe capacity, and in following all the necessary protocols to make sure that those students are getting not only the educational value, but the sustenance that they may need as well.
That includes turning the bus on to get the heat rolling in, checking under the hood, the outside, and the inside of the bus so that nearly 3,000 special needs students across 500 routes in D.C. get to and from school each day.
Those students that have an IEP requiring transportation, as well as those students that may have a physical disability as well. They may be in a wheelchair. Part of that check is we're checking things from the lights, the oil, any gauges that you would normally do in your car.
Eric Chapman is the terminal manager for the New York Avenue school bus location. He ensures everything operates smoothly, especially during the winter months when it requires more tasks due to the weather.
When it's cold, such as it is today, 20 degrees, it's below 34, we start those and begin our pre-trip inspection to ensure that those vehicles start. There's a fleet team that's present if a bus needs to be jumped, if there's any mechanical issues.
And he says ensuring students have a good experience on their way to and from school is fulfilling.
In order to get them to school for that breakfast and for those things that they're not getting at home, this transportation, getting them there, is the key to that.
Reporting in Northeast D.C., I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
Yamari, thank you. Well, WMATA has now released its proposed budget for the next fiscal year, and it includes some changes for Metro riders. Metro says fares will stay the same and more payment options will soon be available. It's also planning some rail service changes, including a later start time on the weekends, pushing it to 6 a.m., but stations would stay open later until 2 in the morning on Friday and Saturday. That proposed budget would also mean some Yellow Line trains would be extended to the Greenbelt station. And Metro has now released its personalized report for riders called Metro Rewind. It'll show you the number of bus and rail trips you took, your most used stations, and if your competitive your competitive rider ranking there. This is a look at how it works there. Just go to metrorewind.com and then you can put in that smart trip card number to see your stats there. Pretty cool. Turning now to sports, excitement is high for the Washington Commanders, who will play their first divisional playoff game this weekend in nearly 2 decades. The only thing matching that hype are the ticket prices, though. Price tags now breaking records. DC News Now's Ben Dennis catching up with diehard fans, some forking out a lot of cash.
It's kind of like a dream come true.
A dream Commanders fans have long waited for, wins in the playoffs. But the cost to get there soaring, starting at $400 a pop in the nosebleeds, upwards of a few $1,000s for some resale tickets closest to turf.
It was really expensive.
Chris Bryant saw the walk-off win in Tampa with his own eyes on Sunday, paying a pretty penny to see round 2 in the playoffs and in the front row.
What did you pay for this game?
I'm not going to give you the exact dollar. The most I ever paid for a ticket was Seattle. When I went to Seattle years ago, it was about $700. This is well beyond that. Let's just say that.
It's something about live sports. We lose our minds.
Dr. Hank Boyd at the University of Maryland is not shocked about sky-high prices to see two teams with dramatic stories.
And people have to say, I was there. It's not enough to say I saw it on the TV. I was actually there in the stadium when it happened. Everyone wants to know who's next. And maybe these are the next two great quarterbacks. So this clash of the titans, if you will.
Fans are chiming in.
What do you think a reasonable price would be for this kind of game?
For me, I wouldn't pay anything more than like $300.
I'm excited about how far they've come.
Fans include Art Doherty, who saw the team play at RFK Stadium growing up.
I don't blame them for asking what they can get. It doesn't happen very often, so makes the people that really want it pay for it.
Those that do really want it.
I mean, obviously, I didn't budget for 2 rounds of the playoffs.
Based on this current team, do you think you might budget for this again next year?
I'm 100% going to budget for it next year. now, if and when we make it to the Super Bowl, that's a different problem. We might have to start a GoFundMe or something.
All right, all the best to them. Hopefully it's worth it there, Ben. Thank you. Well, if you say you've bought a ticket there, you've got to find a place to sleep and travel plans. Should you fly Friday and return Sunday? Google Flights now saying round-trip flights to our 3 DMV airports range from $359 to $665.